Deep within the shadow of Mount Fuji lies one of Japan's most infamous and mysterious locations, Aokigahara, often referred to as the Suicide Forest. This dense, eerie woodland has long captured the imagination of storytellers, urban explorers, and paranormal investigators. While many know it as a place of despair and tragedy, Aokigahara harbors a deeper history, one filled with legends, psychological enigmas, and supernatural tales that stretch back centuries. What makes Aokigahara so unsettling? Why does it hold such a grim reputation? And is there truly an unseen force that beckons lost souls into its depths? In this video, we will journey through the dark secrets of Aokigahara, from its geological origins to its haunting legends, eerie folklore, and real-life accounts of those who have entered its ominous embrace. Chapter 1. The Origins and Geography of Aokigahara. A landscape forged by fire, Aokigahara's very existence is tied to the powerful force of nature, volcanic eruptions. Over 1,000 years ago, Mount Fuji erupted, spewing lava that cooled into the rocky, gnarled landscape we see today. The forest grew over this hardened lava, creating a unique ecosystem with deep crevices, uneven terrain, and an almost supernatural stillness. The Sea of Trees, Aokigahara's other name, Jukai, translates to Sea of Trees. This name is fitting, as the dense foliage blocks out sunlight and muffles sound, creating an eerie silence that makes it easy to lose one's sense of direction. Compasses often fail due to the magnetic properties of the lava-rich soil, further disorienting those who enter. Chapter 2. Aokigahara's Connection to Death. Ubast, the ancient practice of abandonment. Aokigahara's dark reputation isn't a recent phenomenon. Some historians believe the forest was once a place where families abandoned the elderly or sick, a practice called ubasuti. In times of famine, when resources were scarce, the weak were taken deep into the forest and left to die. A heartbreaking act driven by survival. Aokigahara as a suicide destination. In modern times, Aokigahara became known as Japan's most notorious suicide site. The forest's association with death is believed to have been popularized by Seicho Matsumoto's 1960 novel Kuroi Jukai, Black Sea of Trees, which depicted a tragic suicide within Aokigahara. The Japanese government has since taken measures to discourage suicides, placing signs throughout the forest with messages such as, "Your life is a precious gift from your parents. Think of your family. You are not alone." Despite these efforts, Aokigahara continues to draw troubled souls seeking solitude in their final moments. Chapter 3. The Supernatural Legends of Aokigahara. Hara Yurei. The Spirits of the Lost. Japan's folklore speaks of yurei, restless spirits who are bound to the world of the living due to unresolved emotions. Many believe that the spirits of those who perished in Aokigahara linger within its depths, manifesting as ghostly apparitions, disembodied whispers, and shadowy figures lurking between the trees. Hikers have reported encountering eerie sights and sounds, such as strange white figures floating between the trees, unexplained screams echoing through the silent woods, cold hands grasping at their clothing when no one else is around, cursed objects, and paranormal encounters. It is said that objects left behind by those who have died in the forest, shoes, letters, photographs, carry a cursed energy. Paranormal investigators often report feelings of dread, nausea, and an overwhelming sense of sadness when encountering such remnants. Chapter 4. The Psychological Effect of Aokigahara. The isolation factor, the forest's unnatural silence, can have profound effects on the human psyche. Deprived of external stimuli, the mind can begin to fabricate sounds, shadows, and illusions. Magnetic anomalies and disorientation. Due to the iron-rich volcanic soil, compasses often behave erratically in Aokigahara, making navigation difficult. Some theorists suggest that this electromagnetic interference could also affect brain function, heightening paranoia and fear. The call of the void phenomenon. Psychologists describe an unsettling human impulse known as l'appel du vide, or the call of the void. Some who have walked through Aokigahara claim to have felt an inexplicable urge to wander deeper into the forest, as though something unseen was drawing them in. Could this be a natural psychological response, or something more sinister? Chapter 5. Real Encounters and Survivors' Stories. Numerous explorers, journalists, and locals have shared chilling experiences within Aokigahara. The tale of a survivor. One man, who attempted to take his life in the forest, later recounted feeling as if he was being watched by unseen entities. He described hearing whispers that urged him to go deeper, but was ultimately found by a volunteer rescue team before he could follow through. Hikers who never returned. Many who enter Aokigahara with no intent of suicide still vanish without a trace. Some claim these disappearances are due to natural hazards, such as hidden pits and caves. Others insist that something more malevolent is at play. Conclusion. The mystery of Aokigahara lives. On Aokigahara remains one of Japan's most enigmatic and feared locations. While its reputation as a suicide hotspot is undeniably tragic, it is also a place steeped in history, folklore, and the unknown. Are the spirits of the lost truly haunting Aokigahara, or is its eerie aura a product of our own deepest fears? The answer may never be known, but one thing is certain: those who venture into the sea of trees may find more than they bargained for. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Aokigahara's mysteries, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more explorations into the world's darkest and most mysterious places. Final thought. Would you dare to step into Aokigahara's depths? Let us know in the comments below.